as they recover on the roof, is someone willing to do a short summary of what we did last session? They get a free hero point if they do. Speaking of, I need to reset
I'll
this.
get it.
Alright, go ahead.
Okay, so after arriving to Iron Harbor, we let our patron go to Stonehome
Yes.
and tried to gather information in the harbor. We figured out that the strange ship was having an effect on the locals, as in they don't usually get visitors. It was a bit weird. They're being very secretive. So we secured lodging and we investigated a little bit. We went to sea on Fisher's Point down to the southwest. We asked the local architect that I don't remember the name what he thought about the whole situation, and he was like, well, I've been seeing lights on the Rust Monument on the middle island, so that's a little bit suspicious. And we're like, okay, well, our patron is not coming out of Stonehome. That's also pretty suspicious. We'd like to do something about the whole situation. So we climbed on the plateau and hopped onto the roof where we're currently standing. Found some rolling heads.
Loading.
Dispatched them pretty easily. Infiltrated the fortification. Encountered some rusted acolytes in there, and Miss Vesta, who was fighting us a little bit, but stopped resisting pretty quickly.
Oh, Vanda.
Venda, okay, same thing. And as we were trying to figure out how we were gonna interrogate her, what the situation was, we unfortunately ran into a much stronger enemy, so we had to react quickly while we were not ready, and it devolved into a pretty confused melee with the champion being down the whole time. But fortunately, the global health pool of the party made it so that we ended up grinding the enemy down with a few crits. And we were successful in getting our kills stolen by Vanda with a bunch. But, you know, it works. We then retreated up on the roof, which is a defensible position. We're guarding the door. We healed up to full over a long period of time, and we're now ready to make a decision on what to do next.
Alright. You do get a hero point to spend this session. Maybe that'll save you from being down a whole fight, but yeah, that was a quite a tricky fight. But after the party has survived against what seemed to be what was the leader of the group in Stonehome, there is still more to Stonehome to explore, to figure out what's been happening. You only have seen the second floor so far. And trying to go away from Stonehome from the cliff doesn't seem like much of a great idea, so you might need to find the way out from the regular door or something like that. And so we return to the session after the party has patched themselves up. For this session, we'll be only having 4 players, as the player for Ren will be unavailable for this session. We'll just say he stays back to stay with Vanda and mapping out the Stonehome, as he was starting to do last session. Right. And so, we resume. What would you like to do?
Is it 9:27 in the evening or in the morning?
In the morning. All of this happened pretty fast. You entered in the morning at the crack of dawn to get close. and then the two fights happened pretty fast, and then you spent an hour and a half patching yourselves up. So
The
it's
smart decision.
so it is quite early in the day still.
Okay, so the resource we have a lot here is time. Until we need to sleep. So we can wait a little bit here for the treat wounds debuffs to drop, so that we are ready to treat wounds when we get into a scrap, or we can go in right away.
You
But
only
this is
need 10 minutes for the next treat wounds to fall off.
okay. And for all of them to fall off?
Ren has 40 minutes, but he won't be acting.
Oh,
So
yeah, that's fine. Okay, so then we just go and see what happens. Let's be ready to fall back to the roof if we need to, because that's a lot more defensible and we have everyone here. But we just go down and we try to get out. I think that's our best shot.
all right. The teleporter should be working, so if you want to use
Can
that.
anybody hear Shiki?
Not at the
I've
moment.
not heard of Shiki the whole time.
Let's take a second to do a mic check. I've
Banana.
heard a Wraith, I've heard Raygun,
I'm here.
I've heard Psycho. So only missing one so far.
I'm gonna go see if I can fix it.
Okay.
Yeah, I heard her through your mic, but I don't think that's what you are trying to do.
There we go.
There we go.
Use my text up there. And you gotta push to talk on.
Yeah, I know. I just switched it to the other way so they could hear me.
I'll bring everybody to the second floor.
Would there happen to be any shields lying around? This is a garrison?
At the moment, no, but you'll be able to figure that out once you get out of here.
Okay.
Okay, to point out again, I have no spell points left.
Correct.
I can no longer heal people mid-battle.
Correct.
We should retreat. I still have the grapple line.
But you do have battle medicine for some characters.
Yes, but I cannot treat the two people who have already been treated with it.
No, that is
Yeah,
a
that's
different
one
cooldown.
day. That's a 1-day cooldown, isn't it?
Yeah, you cannot do that on people that you already battle medicine, but that is Shiki, and I'm not saying the other one. And Ren.
I have battle medicine immunity.
Only Shiki and Ren are in trouble for battle medicine. Well, are limited for battle medicine, but Alufina is fine. The
You
dragon
mean
is fine.
Psycho?
Yeah, Psycho, not Shiki.
Yeah. Psycho, yeah.
I also need a Dorgan.
The problem with that is that said Dargon and Psycho share an HP pool,
Yep.
and the dragon likes to be up front.
You're right, but the thing is if you battle medicine the dragon, he doesn't share the immunity that Psycho does. So if you heal the Dorgan with the battle medicine, you also heal Psycho.
That's nice. Could we escape using the grappling line? Jumping down?
Well, you
We're
would
still-
be jumping down into the rest of the compound of Stonehome.
I more meant
Yeah.
use the grappling line to go back up.
I'm pretty sure that it's been stated that that is not an option.
Yeah, I'm gonna push you guys towards doing the rest of Stonehome.
Okay. We'll be fine.
This is a really bad idea.
Well, you'll have to play safe. And
They don't believe in that.
and next day, you'll know to not use your spells on first encounter. Maybe. But yeah, you do get
This
down.
mean I just won't ever use my spells.
Oh, you just need to not throw them all as soon as you have them. Keep them for important, especially at low level. Once you get to higher level, you can just spam them. Okay, as you go back down and share your worries about the rest of the Stonehome, Vanda does point out that Azomi, the aberration that you just fought, was kind of the leader left for the those that were left at Stonehome. And so it should be only a few left, maybe. Let's see if I can grab the name correctly. I have no idea how to pronounce that. God damn it. Give me a second. I need to find something to pronounce it for me to then pronounce it myself. Trygve. As Vanda tries to remember who was left in Stonehome, she mentioned that there might be more acolytes, but also Trygve should be around, locked in his smithy. So you should go and try and help him.
I would like to give back the +1 greatsword to Vanda.
Vanda refuses, as she is in no state to fight anymore. Her last push was the last she could do for now. And she will rest in the back, wait for a call for you to go back to town.
Okay. I will equip the one-headed greatsword in one hand for now. And I will take out my bola. Ready to engage.
Alright. Alright, so you do know that the second floor should be clear of enemies, but you haven't really explored the rooms.
We'll let us file in into the corridor here.
Let's see. That is a good point. Let's reset our exploration activities as well, just so I know what you guys are doing while searching around.
I'm gonna go with avoid notice. Though we should actually probably take a look at the corpses of the monsters and see if anything useful is on them.
Indeed.
Oh, we still had a potion, by the way, correct? That was not used?
No,
think
it
so,
was
yeah.
used to bring up.
I mean, I still have a potion in my inventory, yes.
Yeah, Psycho had 2 potion and they used 1.
And let's keep that in mind, just generally.
Search Claw is going to enter this room quietly.
As you enter the room, you see the
Going to.
the corpse of one of the acolytes.
And some loot.
Shiki is going to investigate the what was it called? The Azomi
Azomi.
corpse.
Right. Shiki, do a recall knowledge while targeting the Azomi.
Which kind?
Just the general one that does everything in extras.
Alfina, are you able to utilize a javelin?
Yeah, it's not the most optimal, but that's towards what I want to work for, so I'll yoink those.
Yep.
Right, it wasn't
That'll be good for
selected.
just sightness.
Make sure to target the enemy for the next ones, but I'll go with that roll for now.
Does anybody use arrows? Don't think so.
Don't think so.
I did have it targeted though.
Did you go and click the Arcana Recall Knowledge specifically? It's instead of the one in
Yeah,
extras?
I did. I did the one that
Okay.
you pointed to.
It should be the one in extras.
Under extras. Okay.
Yeah.
There.
Because yeah, this one gives me all of your skills instead of just one. Which is what you are doing when you use Recall Knowledge. Sadly, you cannot really identify much about the creature. Let's see what you guys did find from last time. Yeah, you do know that it is called a Zombie. It is an envy spawn and an aberration, which has weak will but some bonus to help with it, and it has attack of opportunity, but you don't really know that much more from what you are trying
Okay.
to figure it out.
Is
Ca-
there any loot to it?
Yeah, you can double click on it and you should see its inventory.
Casual side note, did you struggle to pronounce Trygve?
Yes. Because I'm not Norwegian.
That's fair.
But now you do know that there's someone called that in Stonehome. As you walk around Psycho, you remember that you might have left stuff in the senior barracks when you ran away to help with the rest of the party, so you might want to look back over there.
Trying to remember what I dropped, because the only thing I remember dropping was a potion.
Not that you drop something, just that you stop looting for running to help the others. I'm just saying that because there's still loot in the stuff to grab.
You want to split that coinage amongst the party?
Just pick it up for now. I trust that you guys will share eventually. Okay, don't worry too much about loot, just pick up stuff, and if you become encumbered, then try to find who has bulk free, but otherwise it shouldn't be too much of an issue. For example, Alfini is currently encumbered right now.
Yeah, I'm figuring that out. I'm cooking. Let me cook.
Meanwhile, the Tengu is just wandering around collecting hammers.
The mask. Is it creepy?
It is the mask. Let's see, I do have probably have a discussion. It is the mask that might have been used by the Azomi to maybe hide a bit better amongst regular folk. So it is not creepy per se, but it is still a porcelain mask with vaguely human features.
So yes.
So yeah. In the junior barracks, has 4 sets of triple bunk beds mark this room. They have been heavily damaged, with mattress, feathers tossed everywhere, with footlockers sitting on the floor, bashed or broken open. As it seems other people have smashed this room to loot everything as possible, but still left some stuff for you. Psycho, you do notice that there is some sort of magic on the balcony to the east.
Could you remind me how the bulk encumbered tracker works?
Once you are above your encumbered limit, you are encumbered.
And what does that entail?
You are clumsy 1, so you have -1 to all decks save, including AC.
That's no good. And it says that the rusted full plates are broken. What does that do?
They are rusted out, so they aren't.
Unusable.
Yeah, they aren't giving any AC, and it's so much rust that they won't be of much use, even if you try to repair them.
But it says they're still worth 30 gold. Is
Yeah,
that still the case?
That's just because of the default thing.
Okay, so they would not be worth 30 gold.
There you go. I switched it. Alright.
Oh.
So you guys do check towards the balcony, and you can also see at the bottom a bit more of the courtyard, where you can see the well that what's her name? It's been a week. I already forgot names. Elsie. Yeah,
Yep.
the well that Elsie has mentioned. And you can also find a bunch of arrows on the discarded arrows littering the rampart. And there is one special arrow.
I believe we picked it up, yeah.
Yep.
There was a sleep arrow in the loot box north of us.
There was another special arrow. It's the antler arrow. She
Oh.
just picked it up.
Okay, cool.
So the other alchemist mentioned the animal thing, and that was opposite of the well? Or did she specify anything about where it was in relation to the well?
Yeah, you are correct. But from where you are, you can only see the well, and you cannot see the animal that was mentioned. There is also a small trapdoor going down from where you are.
Yeah, we're on a rise right now, so...
Yep.
Yep.
You are on the second floor.
Okay. Searchclaw is just gonna go and see if he can look out the other way.
As you go,
Shiki's already on the way to do that.
as you go past the ballistas, you see that the weapon racks are still full of light hammers, but you see that there is
Well,
more arrows.
One of them is.
Unfortunately, light hammers I don't think will benefit me.
Just more stuff to throw at people. But as you get to the other side, the other rampart, you see that the same crenellated wall facing outwards is, as on the other side, is also here. But you do see somewhat of a roof for a small building to the outside, maybe some sort of stables.
Yeah.
It does look like a trough there, so...
Could we, like, hop on the roof here?
Let's see. The roof is a few feet below you. It's not. It's a roof to a first floor thing. So, and you are on the second floor. So
I don't think we should jump down.
that should be like
runs
2 feet, a few feet under. But if you jump down, it's going to be a bit trickier to jump back up.
Mm-hmm.
So it could be a
Okay.
way down, as you can see that there's the door further down to the south. The main door to the to Stonehome, but it would be a bit tricky to get back up from there. So if all of the party wants to jump down there, it's fine, but I'm not gonna let single people jump down there.
I think our best tactical option to go down is the stairs, as we have a lot of range firepower. and if we file in the enemies in a single file, that seems to be optimal. I don't know about the trapdoors. That seems a bit messier.
I think I agree
Well-
with you. And if Alfina leads, then Alfina can sprint back up the stairs. So the enemies will follow upwards.
I think it depends on how the trapdoors are set up and where they let out into, because
Would you like to
it could
check?
literally just be shooting fish in a barrel.
Would you like to check what's under the trapdoor?
Hell no.
All right.
I am not
Would it
opening
take-
things. That leads to poor decisions.
Anybody above the average sneaky?
Nah.
So the stairs going back down are where you near where you fought the enemies and where you entered for the roof. So
Yeah. Are we sending the dragon first down or myself?
Um,
I
we'll say
think,
you're the tank.
Okay.
yeah, I think you're less squishy than the Dargan.
I'm gonna bring the camera to the scene.
I don't know what your AC is. So can't-
At the moment, I'm still quite squishy. I plan to remedy that in the near future.
It's still one more than dragon.
Yeah, but it's not great right now.
Oops, I do need to remove you guys from the first floor because you're no longer there. Alright. So whenever you guys are ready, can start going down. The teleporter should work.
We got a bunch of prompts earlier for teleporting, and now I'm not getting any.
Yeah, that's why I said should work. Move back. Again. And then enable, update. This should work now. I might have disabled it at some point to me.
Did
Good
work
stuff.
this time.
So as you go down the stairs, you do notice that there is a door to your right. And then there seems to be a hallway, but unlike the rest of Stonehome, where some what's it called? I just want to make sure I'm mentioning the correct thing. The everlights that were lighting up the rest, it seems to those have been broken or shut down, so there seems to be much less light on this floor.
Let us bring everyone down here before we make any move.
It's a bit of a small cluster, but
Yeah.
just missing a wraith. There you go.
I cannot see a thing in here.
I can see, and we're fine-ish for now.
Yep.
It would be appropriate to have a light source, though, for you guys.
Cast light.
Just cast it.
You can cast it on me, or yourself.
Is there zero light, like period,
Yep.
down here without the light spell, or
There's a bit of
would
light
low
coming.
light vision work?
There is not enough light. The only light that you have so far, before light got casted, was the light coming from the from upstairs.
Okay, so even low light vision would not work.
You would see a bit further than the usual, but after the corner, it's darkness. And now that light has been cast, you can see that where the everlights were casted or maintained, those have been shut down.
Okay. Any ideas here?
There is a lot of doors.
The door at the bottom would be harder to engage at. I think the door at the end of the corridor would be the easiest to engage at, because everyone can see what we open the door with, but it leaves a lot of doors behind us.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Maybe we just go for the closest door then, and we have an easy retreat path up if we need to.
Yeah, I think we're better off sectioning it. If the plan is escape back up and range chuck, then pulling the door that I'm standing right next to is probably a smart idea.
All right. So you do go for that door. You try to open it.
I do not try to open it yet. Is anyone readying any action for when I open the door? Or does that not work anymore? at all?
No, we could do that, but I need to turn you guys into encounter mode to do that. So,
Okay.
do you
Well,
guys want
I
to?
will... Unless anyone wants to do anything, I will open the door now.
Just open the door, I think.
You try to open the door, but it seems to have been like barred down. Not like locked, but there seems to be something heavy blocking it from
Okay.
the other side.
That means it's fully blocked from the other side, so I'm good with that. Next one. That means our rear is safe.
The healer is not opening the door.
Correct. I will open this door now.
Right, so
Okay, I
you
see
open
nothing
the
bad.
door into a small room containing a mannequin, a weapon rack, and a stool, with a single door coming in and out of the room. It seems that let's see. I just want to see the correct thing. On the mannequin, there was some sort of what was once a magnificent suit of full plate, but now most of the armor sits in piles of rust on the ground.
That would have been nice.
And while the breastplate still remains attached to the mannequin, it's marred with streaks of rust, and it is completely broken. But there is something on it that you might be able to use.
You guys can come in if you want. So all the broken stuff is 0 value, correct? You just don't.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this is 0 value.
Yeah, because it's annoying to do everything. Okay, there's a bronze bolt pennant.
There is some sort of talisman attached to the breastplate that you could use, because that is still fully functional.
Okay, well, is anyone gonna shove anyone?
Well, it's still
I
7
feel
gold.
like that'd be more of a use than me.
Yeah. Maybe like in an edge case I can see that happen. So I will take that as well then. Can I affix multiple talisman to my armor?
No, you can only affix one thing at a time. So that might need to be.
Yeah.
Let's see. The Wolfang is affixed to. Yeah, it's also affixed to armor. So you're gonna have to make the choice between the two.
Yep. Right now I will use the Wolfang. Okay, well, let's keep going then.
All right.
Let us reset up for the next door. Okay, opening the door.
You found toilets.
Yay.
Closing the door.
Okay. Spooky. Opening the door.
You open the door towards the south, where what would have been the worship hall, which has long benches and table, but as the hallway that you were in, all of the lights have been turned off as well.
Okay, there's more doors there, but I like the engagement there better. So I propose we go in there and we open the doors in there.
I propose we finish opening the doors in here first, close that door, and pray to God nothing comes out.
What by that I mean that we can place arranged people better in the other room, so that when I open the door, people can do things instead of not being able to do things. So I think it's better to go there first.
Okay.
Sounds sensible to me.
There you go. Finally, you have some light in, so the people without dark vision can see a bit. And you can see that there is a big set of double doors to your south, a door behind Alfina, and a door to the east towards another room.
Judging by the setup of things, could the double doors be the front doors?
Well, it is going towards the south. Yeah.
The right direction, yeah. Are we trying to make a break for it, or no? Or trying to clear?
We would still have to get through the gates, and we still need to find the people, specifically our charge, and also Trygve.
Yeah. How about we try to go secure the exit, and then we have a backup plan if shit goes south, and we can go south.
Doesn't sound like a terrible idea.
Okay, let's set up around the door, and I'll be opening.
Well, that's not fucking terrifying.
Yeah, it's fine.
Secret dice.
Don't worry about it. Happens all the time. Alright.
Psycho and Alfina, you do hear some noise coming from that room. From the room to the east.
Uh-huh.
Some sort of shuffling.
I still think the plan holds. Well. Yeah. Okay, are we all in position?
Yes.
Okay, I'm opening.
Alright, so you go for the door to the south as you go more towards the what could be the main entrance, as this always covered in dried splattered blood as a pair of corpses, each fully clad in rusted gormite armor, lie rotting, each with wounds as if pierced by a dozen spears. A rusty grate gives a limited view of into the room above, so you have seen something similar over there. But as you walk in a bit more into the room, coming from the north side, let's see. Psycho, you do manage to notice that the tiles on the floor near the door are a bit less, seems to be a bit different from the other, but sadly, as Alfina walks over there, the trap on the floor triggers. Is I linked thing correctly in a visible thing. So I get an attack on both of these. Uh, 18. Wait. Alfina, why do you have only 17 AC?
I have a breastplate, and that's it.
Oh, yeah, I didn't look at the correcting earlier. So both of you have the same AC after all. So both of you, both of the dragon and Alfina, as you step into the room, rusty spikes come out of the floors and both strike. Well, they strike both of you. And this last thing is... I'm gonna need both the dragon and Alfina to roll this fortitude save. Alright.
Fatness in it.
Alright. So, Alfina, you get this. Alfina, you have a feeling that this set of floor of rusty spikes that stabbed you aren't too good. But this was a simple trap, so now that it is triggered, it's not moving anymore.
Did it make a lot of noise?
It did do a big ka-chunk as the spike stabbed into your legs.
Mm-hmm. I think we back up for a second. We make sure nothing springs on us for a few minutes, and maybe I can even lay on hands and wait 10 minutes or something. And we see what happens. So just chill. So I'd like to wait like 30 seconds here. Nothing happens.
You wait.
Okay. Then I'll lay on hands myself.
I love the fact that the trap icon is just a bear trap.
Yep.
Okay, I'm now unfocused. Shall we? Shouldn't I be at 20? Okay. Shall we wait 10 minutes here, or are we trying to beeline for it?
I mean,
Well, you said it was a simple trap, right?
Yeah, that is a game term to say that it's a trap.
So yeah, so it won't spring again.
Yep.
So that
As far
one
as you know.
is done.
Yeah, there could be reasonably another one right next to it, but
The spikes
we'll be
are up
more
and
careful.
Would Search Claw be able to move closer to the door to look for other traps?
you can look.
Okay, well, here's the plan then. You guys spend a little bit of time trying to make sure there's no other traps in the hallway. Meanwhile, I refocus, and then maybe I heal Dragon, and maybe I keep it. We'll see.
Alright, so you guys spend 10 minutes?
I think so. I will refocus.
I'm gonna advance by 20 minutes because of the looting upstairs. You do look around, and Surge Claw, you do look quite well at the room, and you cannot see more traps in the main entrance. It seemed that the trap was really set to be activated by the door, so it would trigger on as much people as possible, instead of being towards the entrance.
Okay, makes sense.
See, yeah. Two things here. I noticed that I now have, well, wolf ears, so that's really cute.
Yep.
Bork.
And second thing is, Psycho is now not treat wounds immune, so we could just treat wounds.
yeah.
I'll just guard the door here.
In that case, Shiki is going to treat wounds on Psycho.
All right. And you do some healing. But that does take 10 minutes.
Okay. Let's keep trying to escape. Oh, I see outside.
You manage to see through the arrow slits from the guard stations to the sides, more of the courtyard.
Are we being extra careful and having everyone in the main room while open the door, or we're just good here? It shouldn't be a trap here on this. Can we look at the door, see if there's any mechanism, just in case?
Search Claw's just going to move back for the sake. Well, actually, would Search Claw be able to have a look to see if there is a similar mechanism on the door?
Let's see.
I am trained in thievery.
You do look around, but you don't see anything special on that door.
Because the trap is made to prevent against invaders. That's why it's set on the door so that it triggers the whole hallway. So like there
Well,
shouldn't be anything on this door.
It was pressure plates on the floor by the door.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's open the door then. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, double click. Nice.
All right. So
Okay.
you open up the door into the courtyard. The courtyard covered by dirt and weeds, as Stonehome, the 2-story keep, is back behind you, with a 20-foot tall outer wall now visible from the other side. That now you don't see the spikes, but you are well aware of those. There is 2 ladders getting there for archers to climb to the wall, and the large door in the middle. To the west, there is some sort of small building that might look like some sort of stables.
Okay.
While to the east, there is a covered,
Well,
Well.
we can make sure the front door opens, and then we can maybe go to the stable, or we can reassault. That's locked.
the front door is indeed locked, as it was from the other side. But there is no key or simple locking mechanism from this side, so you'll need to find a key to open it.
It looks like it. Okay. Good to know.
So the stable to check on the animal and then slowly filter back in and check other rooms.
Yep.
We do run the risk of spending too much time exploring and not, and having people group up inside if there are others.
It's been long enough. They've had time to do whatever they want.
It's been already 2 hours.
Yeah, that's fine.
If I'm entirely honest, I'm surprised there aren't archers lining the fucking walls at this point.
Well, you were on the second floor, so you would have seen them.
Okay, we
Doesn't
can go to
keep
the
me from
stable.
being surprised.
This should be pretty safe. Maybe there's enemies in there, but should be good. Let's assume there is. So opening the door.
The ram has become some form of aberration in the meantime.
You do open the door, and you do see some sort of ram in one of the stables. As these modest stables are in good repair and have 2 large pens, the smell of hay and animal refuse permeates the air, as a large double door is the way in and out.
Okay, so we have the antidote poison thingy that we could
The
maybe.
medicine for the ram, yes.
Yes, that seems reasonable to administer.
The ram is still in his pen, as she was left there, but she seems severely weakened and malnourished from what might be some neglect from the people of the stone house. So you might, but you do have the medicine that Elsie gave you, so you could deliver that to the ram.
Since Surgeclaw is a alchemist, Surgeclaw is probably going to want to administer it. But before administering it, use the scent on whatever the medicine was bottled into to probably remind the ram of Elsie.
Well, it was it's a small, solid piece of medicine wrapped in a bit of like paper wrap. So, but you do unwrap it and present it to the ram, and the ram slowly sniffs it, tries to check what it is, but finally starts eating it and is slowly digesting it for a bit. So it'll take a few moments, but the mission should help, as Elsie did mention to you.
Does anybody have any or is there any hay around in relation to like food for goats? Surgeclaw only has alcohol.
Well, most of the hay, especially in the pen, has been eaten already, as the goat was malnourished, and the rest of the stable doesn't look much better. So the ram is quite in a bad spot in the Stonehome right now, as nobody is taking care of it.
That would explain why she wanted us to bring it to her.
Yeah, we're taking the ram out with us.
Yep.
But
Once we find the key.
Yep.
yeah, at the moment there is a big lock in the way, so might be a bit limited.
Okay, let's file out. We can see through windows here. Let's have a.
Yeah, you do see some of the guard stations through the windows, as somewhere that guards could have stood there, and you can see that there is some barrels with bows and arrows in them.
Okay. Hold on here. There, we heard sound from the other one, so I don't know if we want to look through the windows. I think we are better off having a surprise entrance to the door.
Going by the general layout, that would be in the direction that was blocked off. Which probably means possibly danger?
Yeah, I would assume there's danger to the room to the east here. But I'm saying I don't want to look in the window. Do we want to try have someone stealthy just peek a look?
Do we know if there are any doors there?
Well, from what you can see from there, you see that there is some light in that room, so should be quite easy to look in. But the windows are a bit far, not foggy, but not the best to see from far away. So you would need to get close.
I don't think they risk coming at us from that window, but they risk seeing us and being alerted. Whereas right now they might not be. But I think it's worth trying to have a look. Maybe we get more information. Do we have anyone that can do it?
Not very sneaky.
We don't have to. It's okay. Just engage. Oh,
Surgeclaw is going to try to stealth up to the window.
okay.
All right. Roll a secret stealth roll. So just roll just roll sneak, and that should be secret for you.
Stealth, you mean?
The sneak action.
In the basic action macros, there
Yeah,
should be a
or
sneak.
in your skills on your on your HUD.
Okay, 1 second.
Over there. Like this.
I'm in there. I'm trying to.
Over there.
Ah, there it is.
Alright, so you do move towards where you want to go. You have your roll. So you do see something similar to what you saw on the other side with a barrel with arrows and some bows. But it really seems to be a mirror from the other room.
So just a tiny room.
A tiny room with a door to the back.
Oh yeah,
then-
that's not the main room. Yeah. Okay, cool.
Then Surge Claw's just gonna step in front of the window and quickly have a look.
There is a door. There is some sort of structure blocking your view.
That tracks.
But that is all that you can see from there.
Oh, I noticed that on the left, West Guard Station chest, there is a potency crystal affixed to the long spear.
Well,
So that's good.
you do spot that from quite far away, but yeah, there seems to be something special on one of the long spears stored in that in one of the stations.
It's just shiny. So we can go yoink it in a bit. For now, let's try to secure the place.
Yeah, once you figure out how to get to that point, because you're missing the path going there.
Yeah, we can assume it like wraps around and stuff. Okay, so we assume there's enemies behind here.
Correct.
So let's be ready to engage.
Alright.
I changed my grip for 2 hands on the greatsword.
Okay.
I'm ready to go.
Who's opening the door?
I will be opening the door.
With which end?
I will change my grip to 1 hand on the greatsword.
Alright. So,
Alethina opens the door with her mouth.
let me know when you want to open the door.
I will be opening the door in 3, 2, 1, now. It's locked.
It's not like it, just I wanted to
Okay.
roll. Alright, so you do open the door, and as you open the door, as you were expecting, some enemies were ready, and one of them swings at you as a reaction. Some minor damage. But now the encounter begins, and you go first.
Alright, so I will start by changing my grip for a 2-hand on my greatsword. I will then move 1, 2, space X. 15 feet here. And here. And I will target this bozo and swing with my last action.
Not the music I wanted. Alright, do target and swing your weapon. And that will be a hit. As the greatsword, the +1 greatsword, as your deity favorite weapon, lands on the creature. You slice them in half before they can even act, as you swiftly go around them.
Teleports behind you. Nothing personal, kid.
Psycho, you are the next one to be ready to attack.
Could you activate my champion aura if I can't?
I will say.
Is there is just not showing for some reason.
Hit
Okay.
the wrong key, but I'll consider that a step action.
Yeah, if you only move 5 feet, I assume it's a step.
Well, I'd accidentally like moving across my keyboard connected with my D key and stepped over, but that's fine.
Alright.
Like I'll just consider that. And then I'm going to move the Dargan
Alright.
also, and then just have it hit the thing.
Knowingly, the bell music is playing on the stream, but not on my game.
I'll hear it.
Yeah, I don't, for some reason. So, once you're done with your action, I'm gonna reload the game. Sadly, the dragon hit doesn't land on the acolyte that was ready to strike as the door opened.
Yeah, that'll be one too.
Alright. So I'm gonna advance to Search Law, but give me a second as I reload the game.
Perfectly fair.
Get him.
Alright, I'm back. I'm gonna activate the correct scene. There you go, your aura is back.
Woo.
The scene needs to be activated for your aura to work, apparently, so.
Fascinating.
Alright.
So I do get to try out the new macro thing now.
Yes.
Search log, can Search Log get past the dragon?
Yeah, your allies don't block your movement. You just cannot end on the same square as them.
Oh, okay, fair.
Alright, as you move forward, you do notice that the door to the south is open, and there seems to be something hiding in the darkness over there.
Clear out the things we can see completely first.
And to the north, what you can see that was blocking the door, a bunch of furniture has been moved to block the door from this side, as the enemy wanted you to enter this room from this side. You do throw Alchemist Fire on the enemy, but it misses. It does still have the splash, so you do 1 damage.
Perfect. Search Claw is then going to move up to Alfina. Oh god, that would be...
Can use X to
Here?
place waypoints
Yep.
to make calculations easier.
Alright, that is 3 actions.
I have 60-foot movement, so I should be fine.
The Acolyte, after being attacked, will go and...
Casual side note.
yes.
Am I still able to do my recall knowledge from investigate?
Yeah, you would need to tell me at the start of the fight, though. Not after your turn, but yeah, I can understand forgetting about it. So, yeah, you can recall knowledge.
Yeah, I keep forgetting.
Well, you do clear, even if it's a, it's been a bunch of recall knowledge on these creature. What would you like to know more about those?
Just real quickly, let's see, Operation Unknown. Resistances and weaknesses? Or did we already... It doesn't show up in my bestiary, so that's why I'm asking.
You can only ask for one or the other.
Weaknesses.
Weaknesses, they don't seem to have any obvious weaknesses. They are human, after all.
That's fair. And that's my turn.
Alright. The Acolyte will... For some reason, Google just notified me that the session starts 1 hour ago.
Probably some DST shit.
No, I think it's just being garbage. The Acolyte will go and strike Dragon.
I will. Yes. Okay. So I will activate Rip to receive a strike. I will use Nimble Reprisal to move 1 tile closer and attack Mr. Bad Guy.
Yep. And that is a hit. Although barely, the potency of the greatsword is enough to have it hit. And that is a big hit, as your deity weapon is quite strong enough to cleave your enemies in half.
Bonks.
Oh,
Cool.
that creature cannot do more because it's dead. So, Shiki, what do you do?
Well, Shiki can see absolutely nothing from where she is, so she's going to have to move first.
You see 2 cleaved in half acolytes from Elefina.
Well, I see one cleaved in half acolyte and maybe a leg.
You see half an acolyte.
Yeah, give or take. I see half an acolyte.
But also, from what you can see from your allies, it seems that the encounter isn't over yet.
Well, Shiki can't get into the room without stepping on the dragon.
You can move through your allies. You just cannot end your turn on the same square.
I think at this point, Shiki is going to just let her allies do the violence and abstain from doing anything else because she really can't.
Alright. Gonna end your turn.
One more move.
Alright.
Just so she's not blocking the door.
The remaining acolyte that was hiding behind the door, as Surge can barely see, you hear him running away. Oops. Stairs, please. 5.
Stairs.
And then just need to do an action. Alright. And so the remaining enemy of the fight runs away, ending the encounter against those 2 level 0 creature. Give me a second, I just need to check the amount of XP you get. Alright. So after fighting the Azomi, that seemed to be the strongest creature so far that you face, these acolytes seemed like weak stuff. But yeah, as you do walk more towards the south, you do notice that the door opens up into a set of stairs going down. What do you do?
I would suggest finishing exploring this floor before we go down.
Yes, let's clear out the other entry points before we move anywhere.
Does the guy running down change our decision in any way? Do we want to not let him time for anything? I don't think it matters. I think it's fine.
If I had to make a guess, just judging from standard bad guy etiquette. The prisoners are probably downstairs.
How do you know standard bad guy etiquette?
Anyone who's read a book knows standard bad guy etiquette.
I've read a bunch of books, primarily about dragons.
Alright. So do you spend a bit of time in this room? In this small room that seems to smell of vinegar.
Well,
Like some sort of clinic.
if he wants to kill the prisoner, it takes 2 seconds and we're too late already. So,
That is a not great mindset, but I kind of understand.
I personally think that we should sprint downstairs. We are, after all, trying to save the person who brought us to this town.
I'm fine with that. 3 twins is 10 minutes, correct?
Yes. Alright, well, that's already the majority going downstairs, so.
Yeah, I'm gonna quickly lay on hands myself. That takes 2 seconds, so I'll do that.
I'm gonna have to restart the encounter.
Can you just give me 6 HP?
Well, you need to cast it because it's gonna use your focus point.
Yeah, okay. It says 0 focus pull. We're good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright. So do get in position to go down, and teleporter should bring you back. Bring you down. But I will ask you to not move once you do go down.
Roger that.
I just moved everybody down, so give me a second. I'll place you guys down manually.
Ew, I'm blind.
Because there is no good way to do encounters between floors. It should be good. Alright. So we'll return into encounter mode as you guys go downstairs, ready to fight. Psycho will be acting first. I can move your character individually if you want me.
I will make one stride action.
Alright. You do walk downstairs and you see a stony basement with a bunch of columns supporting the structure over there, over above, and you do find 2 cats. But also a large hole going to the west, into the western wall, leading into a naturally occurring cave with sticky smears of blood leading into this tunnel.
Do the cats look hostile?
They look like cats.
That's a yes.
I'm debating. Do I murder cats?
No.
Then I will just move the dragon in here with me.
You do also see there's a door to the west, and as you move forward, you see that there seems to be something trying to hide in the corner of the room.
So I'm gonna use my last action for the axe together.
All right.
I suppose me and the dragon remove okay.
The acolyte that was trying to run away and hide again, you found him quite easily.
That'll be my turn.
But that was 3 action. Am I correct?
Yeah, that was my turn.
All right. Searchlaw, you are the next one to act.
Psycho, would you have called out that the enemy was there?
Yes.
Then Searchclaw is going to filter into the room.
Right. You do spot the cats, but then you also find the acolyte hiding in the corner.
Do we hear angry cat sounds?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, second move.
We have a bird and a dog. The cats are doomed.
Yeah, and then once more, they quick alchemy to fire off a alchemist's fire.
All right. You throw that at the acolyte. That's a hit. Roll for damage. And that's some damage.
Perfection. For my third, Searchclaw is going to shuffle around the cats and move just here. And that's my turn.
All right. So you move a bit more towards the tunnel. The acolyte now on its turn will flail to try and do as much damage as he can to stop the party, and will attack the dragon. That's a hit. No, you are not in range. For your reaction, he's gonna keep attacking. That's gonna be a crit.
Oh no.
And that is enough to put the dragon down with the lucky crit, and then he'll try to run away towards the tunnel. Alright, Shiki. As the enemy is burning away. What do you do?
Well, once again, she can't see anything, so she's gonna have to go down the stairs. She doesn't know that Psycho has been floored yet.
Some bad lucks on the receiving rolls as you see the dragon missing and the acolyte running away.
Yep, Shiki notices that the dragon is missing and the acolyte is currently sprinting towards the hole. Also, cats. Whee!
There are some cats.
So, Shiki, having completed her her 5 steps for her action, is going to use Needle Dot.
And you throw needles at the acolyte, killing him as he's running away after downing one of your ally. But as you do so, one of the cat starts hissing at you, and the cat suddenly start changing shape.
Ah, for fuck's.
Let's see if I have some sort of macro to do this. No.
I knew the cats were a bad sign.
I'll do it like this. Just let me do this, please. There we go. So one of the cats starts mutating and changing shape as it becomes some sort of horrible half cat, half fiend creature. And it moves towards you. Which is with his remaining action, it's gonna try to bite you. And that's going to be some damage. You are not in range for this. There we go.
Ow.
The other cat will starts chanting in a weird language that actually does any of you can understand it.
Yon, yon, yon?
No, it does seem to be cat noises as it chances at the wolf to actually, yeah. Tries to fear the wolf. Gonna need
Sounds fair.
a will save on this. You should be able to see the small dice to roll it. I might have rolled for you.
I rolled.
Okay, just make sure. Alright, so you do succeed your save against fear, but it still frightens you a bit as the creature also turns into another abomination like the other one. Give me a second as I swap the creatures. Yeah, normally you have a change shape thing on the creature, but now it wasn't there.
We good?
Just making sure they are
Yes,
in the
no?
correct order. Alright. Alofina, after stumbling a bit in the stairs, you do catch up.
Shit, the cats are evil!
What the heck is going on here?
As you see Psycho on the floor while two deformed cats are attacking your party.
Oh, so wait, the WND doesn't count as movement. Let me make it count then.
The what?
Okay. Okay, I'm hitting walls. Hang on.
Might need to put waymarks. So
That's
5.
5, 10, 15.
Yeah.
And that's 25, okay.
Yeah,
Is
it's your
that the
first. Yeah, it's your
diagonal?
first. So yeah, you're good.
Okay. Oh, I don't see the one hitting Shiki. Okay, anyway.
It is behind a pillar for you.
Yeah.
Well, the other one is
Oh.
still on the box. There.
I will box that cat with a sword.
Not sure that's how you use box cutter. But you do hit the creature. Roll for damage. Oh. It seems
And
that Gorham is helping you on this fight, and you do a bit of damage on the creature, a bit more than expected.
let me try again.
But sadly, your blows are no longer guided by Gorham, and you miss on that one.
That's it.
And that's going to be its reaction. Searchlaw, after being frightened by the creature with your ally downed next to you, what do you do?
Fantastic. Searchclaw's going to step one step back, prepare another vial, and quick alchemy the piece of shit that cursed at them in unknown language.
That's going to be a miss. You have one action.
Let's see. Aside from that, I'm afraid Searchclaw doesn't have anything to do, so he's going to hide behind Psycho's corpse, and that's it.
Well, she is on the floor, so you're not hiding much, but alright.
Well,
Psycho, as you are still unstable from dying, I'm gonna need you to roll a recovery check. And you successfully roll your recovery and you stabilize yourself. So you are unconscious, but at least not dying.
Question: how many times has Psycho gone down so far?
Enough.
2 or 3. Something like that.
3, I think.
So the next time you're dead, then.
No. That's not how dying goes. Dying, yeah, if you get to dying 4, you are dead. If you go to dying and back, you are wounded. But if you get healed full, you are no longer wounded.
Oh, okay, good.
Either way, it is now your turn. Shiki.
Okay, since Shiki is currently in melee with this motherfucker, she is going to use one action to use Whispers of Weakness.
Alright. Apply the effect. Make sure to drag Cursebound to yourself. Alright. You do understand that these creatures are weak to holy, as Alufina's attacks have shown from being a holy champion of Gorham. They are weak to holy, and their worst stat is their will save.
Okay. Question.
Yes.
This is gonna be a little weird, but since her focus spell is considered a divine spell,
It is not
would
holy.
that be considered holy?
No.
No? Okay.
Holy, holy and unholy is a whole sanctification system. It's really the war between like angel and devil, like stuff like that. And some
Reasonable to ask.
some deities will ask you if you want to align yourself either or the other, but it's not necessary, and you can be like divine but just neutral in that war per se, and it only affects in these situation where holy and unholy matter.
Okay. In that case, she is going to also use her focus on ancestral touch.
I'm seeing a lot of other people casting stuff in chat.
Yeah. I was just linking the lay on hands so you could see what the attributes were.
What? Anyway, ancestral touch. You do. Wait, actually, give me a second. I do need to roll the saving throw first. Alright, the creature does fail their saving throw against this, but they do have a special thing. Why is
Why did that target me?
yeah, why is Alfina targeted?
Okay.
I'm gonna do this correctly. Never mind. Actually, they succeed on their saving throw, so they are only taking half damage.
I'll take off the frighten on me if you don't mind.
Okay.
There we
And
Yeah.
in that case,
go. One action left.
she's going to she's going to step back.
Alright. The ugly cat creature. Can make them visible in the initiative. They were already visible. Alright. It will go and start moving first. Get to a nice position seeing the whole party. And then we'll proceed to cast Fear at a higher rank. As visions of terrible things are filling all of your minds, I'm gonna need everybody to roll a will save. You should see it in the chat. To roll on it. But
Oh, I was all excited to use my thingy, but
no, it seems to have done it by itself. Or no, you rolled a 20, so it just did it. So the party isn't affected much by the fear of the creature, and only Shiki and Searchlaw are slightly afraid, but Alfina is standing strong against the fear.
Do I need to roll that save?
No, because you are unconscious, you aren't affected. Alright. The other cat will go and cast Mirror Image as it stands near the front line. So, as you try to look at the cat, visions of your vision of the cat is like swirled and blurred as it gets more difficult to attack it. But it does try to strike at Alfina with its claws, which will hit for a bit of damage. Alfina?
oh, okay. So let me pull it back up. This thing, it says if I get a success on a fear saving throw, it turns into a crit success, and the source of the fear is off guard. But I just rolled a crit success.
Yeah, you roll
So it should
directly
still
at
be
crit
off guard.
success. But yeah, I guess so.
So that would be the other one.
Whoops, yeah.
So I will move to here
Alright.
and smack the shit out of him.
That's a hit. That's some damage as you cleave the creature in two, killing it in the process.
And I do believe I'm still in range of the other one.
Yes.
Probably with cover.
Actually, they are supposed to be medium. Small. God damn it. It didn't.
Why is that one massive now?
It's supposed to be
Okay.
small, but yeah, it's not working as... Yeah, let's keep it like this for now. Yeah, you are barely in range of the other.
Yeah, let me just swing and then maybe I get rid of a mirror image.
It's going to be a bit trickier because of the cover of the pillar.
Yeah, I don't expect this to hit.
And that is a miss.
Okay, does that get rid of a mirror image?
No.
No, okay.
And that is 3 actions.
Yes.
Search Law, what do you do?
Move over for a better view, and then another quick alchemist fire.
Alright. That's a hit. Do you do something about the splash?
Of course, I reduce the splash, or make the splash only hit the creature.
Alright. Let's see.
Yeah, does that just clear everything?
You just remove 1 mirror image. That's why I ask. So you do manage to hit something, but it isn't the real one. And as you limited your splash, it doesn't hit the others.
But because the splash is limited to the creature, is this considered like multiple creatures?
Yeah, it's like multiple creatures.
Okay, fair enough.
Oh, okay. Well, good thing to know for the future. And that is Surge Claw's turn. He's going to move a couple feet over here.
Alright. Psycho, you are still unconscious. Shiki, what do you do?
Shiki's going to make her way towards Psycho.
Oh. Alright.
And Psycho said that she had a healing potion on her person, right?
Yeah.
There is a minor healing potion in their inventory, so you can take 1 action to go and fetch it.
She would like to rifle through Psycho's unconscious body, pull out the healing potion, and then use her last action to feed it to Psycho.
Alright. I'm gonna do it so it's... There we go. It's Psycho as the potion is administered to you. You do wake up. You're gonna be ready on your turn.
I do believe... Oh, fall now. Never mind. All good.
This has been very expensive.
The creature. Let's see what other fun thing it has. Can it see the whole party? Yes. So it will try to do something similar as the other one. And cast Fear on the whole party. Well, everybody please roll Fear. Will saves. Shiki doesn't care.
I have seen one horrifying terror of freaking catdom be scary, and the other one is just kind of meh.
Alfina doesn't care at all. Psycho, as they are waking up, see the horrible creature and are a bit afraid, but not as afraid as Searchlaw, that is now frightened tree and fleeing. So all of your action must be spent to run away from the creature. And then for its last action, it will move towards the tunnel. So 5.
Dear Lord Alufina, murk that thing.
Still has mirror images, but it's off guard to me now.
On the upside, it changed which direction Surge Claw will be sprinting.
That is true.
There you go. Alufina.
Do you want me to pop that on my turn, by the way, or when it does it?
It should be when it activates.
Okay. Would Surge Claw give off guard here, by the way?
Not in
Because
this
they're fleeing it?
situation. Yeah, not in
that's
this
true.
situation because I'm fleeing.
They're not threatening the creature. Okay. I will target and swing with Great Sword.
That's a full miss.
Yeah, okay. I will hit again.
That's also a full miss.
Unlucky. Well, my turn.
Surge, as the creature frightens you so much, you cannot help but run away. So you need to use all your actions to flee. So one action.
But would he run upstairs or?
On your turn, you must. Let's see. On your turn, you must spend each of your action trying to escape the source as expediently as possible. Yeah. I'm gonna say you can move. You just move up there and then, oops, maybe not in the wall. And then that's gonna be your turn.
That's fair.
As the end of your turn, your frightened condition reduced by 1, and you are no longer fleeing. Psycho, you are finally awake after trying to cross the border. But you are now on the floor. The horrible creature is out of your sight, but you are frightened by its existence. What do you do?
I manifest my idol.
Alright. Time to go fetch the dragon. Time to undying the dragon.
That will be my turn.
And that is 3
It
actions.
says it can take a single action. Is that real?
Let's see.
The second line of the text.
It can. Yeah, you can do one action with dragon.
I don't have to, but
Also, this is no longer off guard.
yes.
You go for the flank with dragon. Shiki. As Psycho comes back to the world of the awake, the dragon is summoned and sent to the fray. But what do you do?
Shiki's going to look at Psycho, look at the dragon, look at Psycho again, and go, "Please don't die again."
Oh,
Then
Go kill the dragon?
just please do not die again.
Shiki
And
is
then she
having
is going to
a bit of difficulty seeing the dragon in the shadow, but you can see the dragon.
and then she is going to move up and forward until she can properly see the horrifying cat creature.
Well, the main problem here is the shadow, and since you only have low light vision, the fact that the only source of light is Psycho on the floor. You do have a bit of difficulty seeing what's over there.
Yup.
So you can try to target stuff there, but you will need to do a flat check.
Well, she's gonna do needles, so may as well.
No downside. Have at it. Maybe you kill it.
I believe in you.
And that's a hit, but we'll have to roll a flat check. Thought it would appear automatically. Give me a second. I have something not set up correctly. There you go. So the creature is currently hidden to you, so I'm gonna need you to roll a d20. And let's see. Just don't want to say incorrect words. You need to roll above 11 to 11 or above to actually land your hit. So roll a d20. You can do /R 1d20 in chat, or press one of the buttons. And you barely make it. So you do manage to hit the creature, but what about the mirror image? You destroy one of the mirror image.
Okay, then there's no point in rolling the d4 for the 3 needles.
Yeah, you do damage, but it's on one of the mirror image, and the mirror image is it is destroyed.
Yeah.
Right. Actually, I might have. Yeah, even if you miss, even if you fail, it's still Dex roll destroyed, but no effect. Yeah. So actually, that would have done damage.
Should I roll damage
Yeah.
then?
Yeah, roll for damage, because Alefina swinging earlier failed, but those destroyed image. Just did the ruling wrong. There you go. You do create a pin cushion out of the creature, but it is still fighting. And as it is still fighting and seeing a juicy dragon in front of it, it will try to strike at it with its jaws. It's going to be a hit.
I will intervene on that.
I'm going to apply some damage, but it is reduced. But your Retributive Strike doesn't strike the creature as it tries to grab the dragon with its jaws. Athletics. Well, that seems wrong, but I'll already roll for it. And that misses. With its remaining action, it will move away from this bad position. Alfina?
That should be all the movement. Yeah, just punch. I was considering dropping the weapon, but that's fine.
And that is a crit.
Okay, well, bye-bye. Would have been nice to have that happen like earlier, but oh well.
As the creature run away to maybe try to down Psycho once more, Alfina doesn't allow that and gives chase and slices the creature in half with their deity favorite weapon, finishing the encounter. And I need to check for the XP first. Alright.
Okay, it is time to treat wounds.
And you get some XP as you fought these horrible creatures. What do you do now?
I'll be focusing healing for the foreseeable future.
Alright. I'm not sure. You don't have a... Do you have a focus point?
Right now, I do not have a focus point. I used it before going down.
Niji is going to, or Shiki is going to, well, wait a little bit longer so, she can treat Psycho.
Well-
But actually, she can treat the dragon, can't she?
Yep.
She's gonna treat the dragon then.
You are still a bit clumsy to do so, but it doesn't affect your treat wounds, so you treat wounds the dragon. As Surge Claw comes back from the stairs.
Yep, saw that one coming.
Actually, you stab the dragon. As Psycho is still standing at 1 HP.
I know you clumsy as fuck for real.
Okay, she's gonna fucking refocus then.
So, so turns out you are clumsy for healing right now, so you do hurt the dragon a bit in the process.
Shiki is done with this shit today.
The 10 minutes advance as effects expire.
But if 10 minutes has passed, I will go and lay on hands. Psycho?
Yep. Psycho gets healed back from the stabbing.
Now we wait another 10 minutes for Shiki to refocus.
Yep.
I will refocus as well.
Search Law, what do you do while those people are stabbing each other
Focusing.
and refocusing?
Kicking the cat things.
Alright, do a recall knowledge. As I lower the volume of loud music. There we go. Sadly, you cannot really identify what those unholy creatures are.
They're stupid.
Psycho, do you want to do something while the others are refocusing?
I mean, there's nothing I really have to do right. Besides detecting magic, standing up.
You can search around.
Yeah, I'll search, pretty much.
Well, you are aware of the door to the east, and
Is there any magic in this area at all?
there doesn't seem to be any magic in this 30-foot emanation around you. But that will be
Not really in the state to go wandering
10
around.
minutes. Alright. 10 minute dispatch, so no more clumsy. Focus is back. What do you do?
I will heal Psycho again.
I'm gonna
And
say psych.
Shiki is going to focus on treating her own wounds because maybe she won't stab herself.
Some more touchies from the lion hands to heal a bit. It is consistent.
Yep.
And Shiki,
Oh, now you roll as 19. Okay.
yeah, rolls
See how it is.
real high. Almost a crit. No problem there.
Apparently, just taking care of herself is a lot easier than taking care of the sorcerer's dragon.
Psycho and Searchlaw, do you do anything?
Afraid not.
Bad perception. Nope.
How long are we spending in here?
Well, you are trying to patch yourselves up.
Yes, but how long has it been in relation to my versatile vials?
Right now it's been 20 minutes.
Okay.
Alright. So 10 minutes has passed. Did I advance time? No. There you go.
I will redo.
Alright. As Psycho is almost back to full HP.
Shiki, knowing that they were weak to holy damage, is going to try a recall knowledge, specifically religious knowledge.
Yep. Just recall knowledge and it'll use your religion. Alright, what? Don't forget to ask me a question when you recall knowledge as well.
Specifically, she's trying to figure out what the hell they were.
Alright, you're trying to identify the creature. Those creatures are... Google Translate to pronounce the word before I pronounce it wrong. Or more likely, just badly. God damn it.
Sipil.
Esipil. Yeah, let's go with Esipil. Those are Esipil. Some sort of fiend. Some unholy fiend. And their most known thing are they change shape. Let's see. Can I... also... They are some sort of sack hills. Some sort of fiend. I can probably give you a description. Yeah. Alright. So you should see the lore as well of these creatures. For more information, but I won't be reading that out loud myself. So 10 minutes has passed to... Well, recall knowledge, I'm gonna say that's gonna be one action, so Shiki, do you want to do something with your 10 minutes?
Yep.
Everyone I could treat wounds is... Well, I suppose I could try and treat wounds, the paladin, but I'm not sure that would be necessarily good
That's fine.
for them.
On average, it's a good outcome. I'll take it.
Yeah,
There's no risk here.
time to stab the champion.
I know where all the good pokey spots are. Also, while she's doing this, she's going to take a very close examination of Alufina because she is kind of worried that this rust thing is contagious.
Let's see. Yeah, sure. I'll combine that. You do also give some... You do inspect Alufina's wounds, and you do see that there is some sort of of sickness affecting them, but it doesn't seem to be affecting Alofina much at the moment. As you stab her.
Ow.
You said it was gonna happen, and it happened.
No, I said it was unlikely.
10 minutes
Stop
passes.
assuming you're gonna fail, because that's just gonna be real annoying.
Because if we just go, well, treat wounds is bad and it hurts people and we never use it, then like that's no good, right? So we go from the assumption that it's gonna be good, and then if it doesn't, then it doesn't.
Alright, 10 minute passes. Refocus.
Also,
I'm
I
just
was gonna
you
say,
cursed it.
it's alright if you stab because there's so much blood on the floor that it won't show. But there we go. Here we are.
Well, on the upside, she at least figured out. Yeah, you have some kind of disease. Which, by the way, yes, she would tell you that. And she would also probably look at Psycho side-eyed too, and just be like, "You got whacked by the other thing." Hmm.
Oh, you can spend 10 minutes to check that on Psycho as well. Even if she's, actually, that's expired. Even if you're not treating her wounds. Although she's
Yeah,
just
she's
missing
probably
one.
going to spend.
Well, she's just missing. She's missing 1 HP to not be wounded anymore.
Yeah, but with my luck, I'd stab her again.
No, that's not how you look at it. It's like a 5%. Like a 10%.
Fine. I will treat wounds the Psycho while giving a good look at her to see if there's any signs of the rusting sickness spreading.
Alright. Do go for the rolls.
I do believe I get a lay on hands at this point.
Yep.
Okay.
Well,
At least I didn't stab her.
after such stabbing, you don't stab Psycho. You don't see any sort of disease on Psycho's wounds. They seem to have healed quite nicely.
Okay, good.
Another 10 minutes.
Same thing for me. I'll just keep casting. Let's try to speed this up.
Alright. Yeah, let's just
I'd
go.
like to take the one more.
Another 10 minutes. Alright, Alofina is back to full HP.
If we wait one more 10-minute stint, we can get Psycho all the way up to.
Yeah. Seems fine.
Well, it's another 20 minutes because we focus after. But yeah.
Yeah, well, I have to refocus anyway, so it's extra 10. So, more time. We have a lot of time today. We're still only in the morning, so using
Advanced time
time-
already.
okay. Using time to heal up is, well, it doesn't heal spells, so this is good.
Alright. Psycho is fully healed and no longer wounded.
And I would like to refocus for the last one, so yeah.
Another 10 minutes. Alright.
Shiki has done so much accidental stabbing.
Maybe try healing the enemies. You seem to be better at that.
So after stabbing each other for almost an hour, you manage to patch yourselves up back to fully ready for more. But the Stonehome does sound a bit quiet now, as you have now went into the basement.
Okay, so I would expect the tunnel to be some sort of full exit. So that's cool that we don't need the key to get out, per se. We probably still need the key to get the ram out, because I don't think the ram is going to want to go down the stairs. But that's nice to have. So we can go back up. Oh, there's a door here that we can look at. Probably
Let's
some
look at
storage.
the door.
I think the door might give us a key.
That's possible. So let's set up.
So you ready yourself at that door.
One-handed on the greatsword and opening. It is locked.
It is locked. As you try to open door, it is locked and you cannot open it, but you do hear some shuffling from behind. And you do hear... Is there anybody out there?
What's the name again? Oh, that's way too far. I didn't note it.
Weird fighting.
Yeah, we're trying to secure the Stonehome out of any hostile monster thingies.
Oh,
Are you in there?
oh, thank God. They locked us in here and asked us to kill each other. But you must get us out of here.
Yeah, don't worry.
How sturdy does that door look?
We'll break down the door. Don't worry about it. We don't have a crowbar, I think.
Do you mind if Surge Claw tries to lockpick it first?
You can have a go at it if you want. That is completely fine.
It is a big iron door secured with a lock that you can try to pick, or if only you had the key. But yeah, it is quite locked. Otherwise,
Very locked.
Do you need lockpicking tools to lockpick?
yes.
Can I steal them from Ren?
Yes, sadly, Ren is currently the one with those.
Question.
Yes.
Needle darts involves directly manipulating metal to turn them into long needles.
Yeah, but those aren't Thieves' Toolkit.
I think she wants to turn the lock into needles, but that's
Yeah, no, that's also a bit of a stretch, because that would be skipping using your skills.
Yeah, like maybe it would work like in this universe, but that seems kind of like it makes a lot of things irrelevant then. So it's like,
Well, no, I was more just implying that she could make needles
Make
to
kill
be
tools?
used
Okay.
as lockpicks.
Yeah.
Though the turn the lock into needles idea is absolute gold.
It's iron, but yes.
Yeah, you could try to use the toolkit from Ren, but this does seem to be a not high quality, but a decent quality lock. So it would need you a bunch of successful check with a quite high chance. So even with your skills in thievery, trying to pick this lock might not be the most effective thing.
I
Okay.
think we need the key.
Either the key or or I could keep making vials and just pouring acid on the door. That would take a while, but
Let's see, I can pull out the materials for an iron door. But yeah, just to spoil a bit of the check, this is a DC 25 check to pick the lock, and you need success 4 times. So it's
Yeah.
gonna be difficult.
Yeah.
And then for iron door, that is hardness 9, so you need to do above 9 damage to even damage it. And then it has 18 HP, so you need to do above 9. If you only do 1 damage above 9, you need to do it 9 times.
Mhm.
That will take a bit, so I'm gonna
Undoable, but let's just go get the key.
gonna
Yeah.
direct you to find the key.
All right, so we can't get you out right now. We're trying to look for the key. We'll be right back. We're in control here. Don't worry about it. It's almost clear. We'll be right back.
Alright, don't forget us in here. We're out of food. Alright.
Is there perchance a window on that door?
No, we're in the basement. It's all
No. Window on the door.
Like a barred window, but
no, it's a solid iron door.
Damn.
can we maybe put spaghetti through the lock?
Do you have
But I
spaghetti?
don't-
Do you have spaghetti?
I don't
Is
think
it-
I have spaghetti.
Is it flush to the floor?
It's like a vault door, basically.
Damn.
Yeah, essentially we need to find the frickin' key.
Like some vault doors to some secure storage that
Well, I was thinking maybe I could at least pass dry rations under the door for them.
sadly you can't. Alright, I do need to remove your character from upstairs so you can actually move upstairs. Is the teleporter working?
I think we're waiting for Psycho.
As Psycho was looking down the tunnel that seems to slope down and going southwest. But does seem to go for quite a while.
So upstairs then to rummage the rooms.
Yep. Let's see what we can
Goes
find.
southwest, huh? $5 says it leads to the island.
Well, gonna need someone to take you on that bet. Alright, so you return into that small room that smells of vinegar as some sort of that was some sort of clinic in the yeah, some sort of clinic in Stonehome, where there is mostly empty shelves, but there is a bit of things on the shelf if you take the time to look.
Are any of the things magical?
I was gonna say I'd like to search the shelves and stuff.
Oh, that's an expanded healer's toolkit.
Yep, you do find an expanded healer toolkit as I make stuff visible again. It's just it screws with the camera, so I need to do that manually.
Shiki is going to take that healer's toolkit.
Yeah, it is basically a +1 toolkit because it is just that better. It's not magical the way it is better, it's just better tools. But also there is a few elixir of life, so a bit of healing and some anti-plague to help against
Psycho.
plagues. And
Actually,
disease.
Alefina
Yes.
should probably get the elixir of life.
Sure.
And then I would like your no longer utilized healer's kit, Shiki.
Absolutely.
Shiki is over encumbered from all of the toolkits. Can just drag it to a different character.
If I need to take some of those bows, Alefina.
Yeah, I'll be able to take 2, so I'll put 1 back.
Remember that the first 2 bulk in your backpack is ignore, so you can carry a bit more like that.
Also, there's an anti-plague in here.
Yeah, to help your fortitude
that might
save
be
against
useful
disease.
for
Now I'm full.
Alefina, who has just alerted to a small problem.
Have a bit of diseases.
That's a lot of stuff. I'm full.
As you are pilfering Stonehome.
Yeah, steal everything.
Yeah. It wasn't us, it was the enemy.
I'm just gonna ditch my torches. I don't need them.
Oh, so there's 2 elixirs of life in here.
Yep. It's not big healing, but 1 HP is all you need to get back up from unconscious.
Okay, I took 1. Do you want me to take 2 or 1?
I'd love help keep the dragon up.
I'm fine with just 1. There we go.
In that case, Shiki's going to toss one of the anti-plague things at you too.
You can drag it
Maybe
on my
don't use that
character.
yet.
Well, it works for 24 hours, so even if you take it now, it's gonna work when you... If you have some disease that is every day. For their role. As I'm not being subtle at all. Right, do you really don't want those torches anymore? Because I'm gonna delete the actor.
I can't carry them, so I don't want them. They're worth almost nothing. If anyone wants them, they can have them, but I can see in the dark, so.
I can also cast the light spell.
That is true.
Torches
something
are
bad.
gone.
Rest in peace, torches.
Rest in
I'm
pieces.
actually going to use a move action and move the light spell to the dragon.
Yeah.
I
just
think you can have 2 up at the same time, can't
can
you?
have a 4.
Okay.
I can have 4 light spells.
Yeah, as you just cast it again.
Just so we have freedom of movement in case something decides to chase us, can we move the bar from this door?
Yep.
Sure.
It's a bunch of furniture that got moved there, so it's gonna take 10 minutes, but you can just move stuff.
Ew, never mind.
Yeah, I mean the guys are starving outside. Let's get them food first. Okay. Well, next door then.
Right, you return into the main hall. You do see that there's the door that you left open to the north. There's a door to the west.
Are we good to go?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Did you pick up all you wanted from the chest in the guard stations as well?
The one over here has the long spear. 4 long spears. They're not worth particularly much. Haven't made it to the west one yet. But yeah, I'm good myself. Okay.
Right.
Opening the door.
It's a
Ow.
hallway.
Yay.
Small hallway with 2 doors.
I'll open the west door first so that you all can see into the room that what I open. So in
Psycho,
3. Yes.
throw light on me.
Yeah, I might need to go and fix the light so it doesn't stack as hard.
Oh yeah.
Because it washes out everything. Give me a second so I fix that.
I will
Which
drop
is-
it off the psycho right now.
We just blind everything that we blind ourselves there.
It's literally just a flashbang.
Alright, color intensity 0. There you go. So now it only does light, it doesn't also blast us everything. Alright,
Okay, door in 3. Psycho, do you wanna be on the table so you can see into the room? Here we go. 3, 2, 1, door. Cool.
you open the door, you close the door, you open the door, you entered,
Oh.
and you do see some person in there, and the person also sees you and looks at you and says, "Oh, you're the kill squad going here to kill me. You won't get me without a fight." And it is ready to fight you.
Wait.
You only say wait. Can also
No, hang on. I'm thinking.
Kill squad? Question mark. Big question mark.
Because one of the anathemas of Gorum is that you can't negotiate to avoid a fight.
Is it?
Yeah. Prevent conflict through negotiation. This is a negotiation. We're freeing him.
Oh,
Okay,
he
so-
doesn't know that. And as far as he knows, he's told you that he thinks you're a kill squad coming to kill him.
Okay, so we roll. I roll one of the checks here, and then I make a statement.
Yep.
Remember their name.
I forgot their name.
God damn it.
Do you want
There you
religion
go.
check to be hidden?
It's you have one chance.
Yeah.
So just roll which one you want.
Okay. Oh well, I mean, surely Gorm. Missing statistic Gorm Lawrence.
Yeah, you don't have that. So actually, I'm gonna remove it. You
Oh,
you
okay.
don't have the Gorham lore as a.
I'm a fucking. I'm a champion of Gorm.
You didn't study enough. You don't have
Okay,
the
fair
Gorham
enough.
lore. You're not
All right,
trained.
rolling religion on this guy. Then, I'm just like, oh, we're here to free you. And
Oh.
I would like to use a hero point on that.
He doesn't seem convinced at first. Alright. What do you say?
Barely.
Dude, we're here to free the whole Stonehome from from the all those rusted invaders. We're not here to kill you. We talked with Vanda.
Talk with Vanda?
We're here to help you.
Vanda sided with those guys.
Okay, well, I don't think she had a choice. We freed her and now she's cooperating. We're good now. I'm also a priest of Gorham, a champion of Gorham. We're here to help you.
Alright. He does lower his hammer, his blacksmith hammer, back down, and does not.
Is he? Well, I mean, he is a follower of Gorham, right? Because on the
I
champion
think he's
aura,
a blacksmith.
yes, but I mean he's here. So on the champion's aura, it says that any of other religious people of Gorham instantly know that you're a follower of Gorham if they're in the aura. So that's a thing.
Yeah, but you'll learn more.
Okay, cool.
Not to spoil.
She's going to cautiously poke her head around the doorway.
Alright.
Do you need healing?
So he does lower his weapon and looks at the party entering his small forge, his small smithy.
Sheath weapon as well.
Speaking of, we are about half session. You guys want to take a break?
Yeah, that's the time.
Yeah, sounds like fun.
Alright, so as you lower the aggressivity of this new room, let's just take a short break and we'll return as you speak with this NPC. So,
Right,
well, it wasn't.
Don't dude me.
I was just saying your line in chat. Just enter the room, dude. All right, short break, 5 minutes, and we'll return. And we are back. As I remove this. We are back as you guys slowly enter the large forge. Oh, relatively large forge. Let's say it correctly. A large foreign anvil marks this room as the keep's smithy. Several weapons line the walls and fills a nearby weapon rack. Against the northern wall, a cot and pile of grimy clothes marks makeshift quarters, with doors to the north and south. As the smithy is in there, as he backs down a bit and goes sits on the stool. As you enter, what do you do?
Alright, well, can you tell us what the heck's been happening from your perspective here?
Well, like a week ago, a Thessalonian man named Metramar arrived, claiming to be a merchant from Zin Edrasaril. He spoke with Lord Ragnulf for an entire night. When they emerged at dawn, they gathered us all in the worship hall and spoke of bringing war to Usbury Cove, subjugating all other settlement on Shakikoth Isle, and forging an alliance with Zin Edrasaril. At the end, Lord Ragnulf spoke of a sickness among our rank, and claimed that his new friend Mitramar had brought him a way to expose that sickness. He opened the bottle and filled the hall with foul-smelling hair. Several of my kin doubled over in pain. It looked as if their skin was rusting, and Lord Ragnulf ordered the rest of us to put down the blasphemers. I'm glad to say that I did not mindlessly obey, but many others did. And the fighting that followed was awful. I alone survived. They kept me alive because they value my skill at working metal, but they do no longer worship the Lord in iron. They see glory in the rust instead. Metramor and Lord Ragnulf have gone beyond the rusted door below now, and closed it tight in the wake. But they left that awful split-faced monster to keep those who have betrayed my kin in line. You must save Lord Ragnulf. He knows not what he has done.
Okay, well,
Well, fortunately, the thing is dead.
we have dealt with the split-face monsters, so that's already done.
Oh.
So rest assured that, rest easy. The keep is now mostly safe. We're gonna inspect the keep to make sure everything is safe, but
Oh.
most of it is secured now.
Thank God you took care of those blasphemers.
There might still be like a group of under 5 left. We haven't explored the northeast of this floor, but everything else has been cleared.
The northeast, well, that would be the kitchen, and
Northwest, sorry.
the northeast would be the dual preparation rooms, but northwest would be where the kitchen is. I'm not sure though. I don't know where those turned acolytes are hiding.
Yeah. Do you know where the key to either the front gate are or the prison in the basement?
The prison? You mean the secure storage room? Oh.
That will do, yeah.
Uh,
There's people locked down there.
oh,
Probably know them.
Well, I do have this set of key that will unlock it, and also the main gate. So, dude.
Okay. Well, we'd like to have that. You can come with us if you want.
No, I'm no fighter, but you can have my prized possession, this cold iron greatsword that you should use to slay Metrimar, that evil creature. Just slay him with this sword.
Yeah, okay, we can do that.
as punishment for what he did to the followers of our Lord in Iron.
Can I offload some bull? Well, we'll figure it out later. Okay, cool. Okay, well, we're gonna go free the prisoners downstairs. We're gonna finish clearing the area here, and then probably someone's gonna.
Does the underground walkway lead out, or does it lead to?
Underground walkway? What are you talking about?
There was a tunnel in the basement that led to the west. I believe that's what you referred to as the Rust hallway, possibly?
I think the rust hallway was supposed
You
to be
said
the door going down. Door
you
going
said
downstairs.
Metromar and your boss left. So where did they leave from? Or did they leave using what passage?
While they're asking questions, since Shiki knows that things are relatively safe, I'm going to have her take that potency crystal from the long spear.
Yeah, that's fine. Oh, more short bows.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm not too sure what that rust door is supposed to be according to what this guy is supposed to know.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, well, we'll figure out if you're gonna finish clearing here or if you're gonna free the prisoners first. But you stay here, you stay safe, and we'll probably see you pretty soon.
Your keys work for the outside gate, right?
Yes.
That is what you mentioned, yes.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah, no problem. Okay, I think we just finished clearing the northwest. It shouldn't be much, if anything at all, and then we can go give the prisoners some food.
Do you want the potency crystal?
We can't use it immediately. We have to get a blacksmith to affix it to a weapon. It takes like 24 hours.
It does take a day though. Yeah.
Regardless, do you want it?
Well, I'm pretty overloaded at the moment. I would like you to carry it. It shouldn't be too heavy. Can I get someone to carry some bows for me? Also, maybe we shouldn't steal all the bows, but we'll figure that out later.
I probably wouldn't mind a bow. I don't know if I can use it though.
It's just a carry. They're worth 3 GP. It's not nothing.
That's fair.
I am over encumbered. I need to also offload some bows.
We can probably just leave the bows here, honestly. Probably used for the defense of the keep.
I've offloaded the bows.
Okay, I'm good now. Alright. Northwest we go. Unless anyone has any objection. It would be nice to know that everywhere is safe.
Yeah, let's just check up and then
Well, your architect friend also wanted you to
map out.
Yeah, map out
every
sure.
room, not just a few.
Yeah. Okay, I will.
Right, you open and close the door.
I clicked on it accidentally because I was trying to move.
And you do spot some dirty pots, pans, and knives littering this grimy kitchen. The pantry stands open with the clouds of flies surrounding the spoiled food stored within.
Oh, that's a waste.
Okay, we'll go for the west door. We can line up in the corridor.
You don't spend any time in the kitchen. You continue forward, checking
Yeah.
the
Smells
following
like rotting
rooms.
food. Why would we stay in there?
We can search it later, but for now, let's open the door. 3, 2, 1, opening. Okay, tiny
Mop closet.
mob
You
closet.
you've opened up the closet.
All right. Well, we're a bit stacked, but opening.
You open the door into a similar room to what you saw to the other side, with a mannequin, a weapon rack, and a stool. With a single
Alright.
door going down,
And the last one,
and the
drum
mannequin
roll.
only has rusted armor, as you found quite enough already. So I'm gonna remove that.
Opening. Okay, just storage. Cool.
Found a small storage room containing foodstuff, tools, and supplies for the daily operation of Stonehome, but it is all starting to decay.
Yeah, nothing usable then that we can bring to the prisoners downstairs.
Nothing of value is stored here.
Okay, so let's give him food then. Let's go. Oh, it's already loaded, so it's quick. That's cool.
Yep.
Alright, I will wait for everyone to be here.
Whoops, I pulled Psycho ahead. Give me a second. I'll bring you back. Yeah, I need to just bring the camera and not activate the scene. Psycho, are you alright? Are you coming downstairs, or?
Yeah, it's just being wonky.
Alright,
My key's stuck working.
I was just making sure.
Can we bring the dragon down here?
Alright,
Alright, I would like to use the key to open the door. I'll try every key.
you unlock the door. On your first try, there were like 2 keys. And as you open the door, you see the acolytes clearly sickened and let's see,
Enfeebled.
sickened, enfeebled, malnourished, dehydrated, infected with some disease, and desperate for rescue. But they are quite happy to see some friendly faces after what happened to them. And as you look into the rest of the room, there is some sort of, with smaller firkins and kegs lining the walls, as well as many padded crates with delicate glass bottles. Some of the packing straw has been repurposed as improvised bedding, though most of it has now soiled. The stench of filth and waste filled this chamber. And in the back corner, one of the acolyte is a corpse of one of the acolyte lays in the back corner of this room.
Unlucky. Alright, let's get you guys out of here. We're evacing here. We're gonna get you to the safety, to the town, and we'll get you taken care of. So follow us, stay in the middle of the formation. We're getting out.
Alright. Do you check the secure storage for anything of use?
Yes. Oh no. There's a minor healing potion.
There's 5 of those.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, I mean, we
Uh,
can encumber. That's fine. Right? Not expecting to fight anymore. And a pony keg,
A small keg.
I will take the keg.
vodka. Huh.
I suppose I can take the potions since I'm not encumbered yet.
It's fine to encumber. We have 5. We can each take 1. That seems reasonable.
Eh.
And there should be 1 extra we can give the Ren.
You'll give it when
Yep.
when he's back.
Alright, let's get out of here.
Quickly, I'm gonna look over the dead acolyte.
Already on it.
Yeah, the remaining acolyte. Let's see. I do have some text somewhere. I just need to find it. Yeah, that is the acolyte, like, turns toward the party in a bit of shame. That is Brother Thomas. He fell to the guidance of the cultists. They locked us in here and told us to slay each other, to devote themselves to their to help revive their dead god. And Thomas fell for it and tried to kill us, but we had to defend ourselves. We had no choice.
Yeah, I believe you. Alright, well, there's this dead gentleman here. We have 2 dead bodies as well upstairs in the entrance. Are we trying to carry them back town and to bury them, or leaving them here for now? Let's take care of the living people first. We'll come back.
Shiki's going to grab the religious symbol and religious texts.
Excuse me?
Shiki is going to grab
Oh,
the religious symbol and the religious texts.
The text is incorrect, like that. It wasn't updated. Because I don't think you're supposed to kill those and loot them. Yeah, you shouldn't have a netted symbol. It's just the base creature. They shouldn't have anything in the inventories, really. I just forgot to clear that guy's inventory. My bad. Alright. So you do seem to have explored pretty much the whole of Stonehome. Yeah, I'm missing some fog of war on my side, but I know you went there.
I'll go open
Time
the
to
door.
collect a goat.
If we can get the ram.
Give me a second as I check for all the XP you're supposed to have. God damn it, it's not giving me this easily. Just a second, I need to calculate how much XP you get from this. Right. You should be getting pretty close to leveling up.
Blowing up?
Yep, gonna explode. No, you're gonna level up soon.
Yep.
This is fine. Also, you did this guy. Didn't. Nothing there. Give you XP for this and that. Think that should be good. only missing here. So do you... What are you doing with the ram, Searchla?
Leading it out.
All right.
I just can't open or close any doors.
Right. So you do lead out everybody out of Stonehome, leaving it a dead and empty space, but the cultist already did that before you came here. You just came back for the survivors. And you bring everybody back to town.
Is it possible to ask Trygve if he has seen Alofina?
Yeah,
No.
she's right there.
What was the name of her charge?
Of your the person that you came with
Yes.
to Iron Arbor. That was
Wasn't
Elder.
it Adelaide?
It was Elder Audrey, but he doesn't know any because he was locked in the smithy for so long by the cultists.
That tracks. Just figured.
Okay, unlucky.
Right. So let's return to Iron Arbor. Let's advance the time a bit. And as the party was also mapping out, that does take a bit of time, but you do now have a inside map of Stonehome.
That'll be good for, I almost said Dolph Lundgren, but that's not his name.
It was Daryl.
Daryl Finnick.
Yes.
Daryl Finnick. Yep. Right. Just making sure I'm not forgetting anything.
We've got a blacksmith, a goat, 3 acolytes, and a map.
Yeah, let's take care of the sick people first. To Alfie we go.
All right. As you return from Stonehome, the whole village is surprised to hear and see the door of Stonehome opening again, and sees the party followed by Trygve and the malnourished acolytes, as well as Vanda, and they quickly go to help them, as the village was quite worried about what was happening in Stonehome after a week of not knowing what was going there. Let's see if I can get some more information. Yeah. As you leave the Stonehome and get more towards the village, someone in more of a sailing uniform does come and meet the party and tries to get your attention. As the they present themselves as the navigator of the ship, and they ask you if you found anybody that could have been their captain.
Found a hat.
Does his hat match the one currently atop my woven head?
The navigator does ask for the hat. Do you give it back to them?
Oh, okay.
All right. This was our captain's hat. You said you found it on the Silver Dead.
Flying head, yes.
Hmm.
Oh no, that one wasn't flying. It was just on a pike.
Well, it seems that the with what happened in Stonehome, we just were informed to keep everything locked and wait for more information, but it's been so long and we were starting to worry, but this just confirms what we were afraid of.
Your merchant friend appears to have freed an aberration upon the local clergy.
Hmm. Well, sadly it is as we feared. Let's see. Well, since you returned this hat back to us from our captain, I'm gonna leave these to you, and we will we'll return to sail some more, but do not fear reprisal from Zinedasril. We have no intention to returning to that port. Let's see.
May I ask a question?
Yes.
Does your boat have cannons?
We are merchant ships, so our weapons aren't that much of a defense. It's more of a deterrent for pirates.
Well, yes, but do you think you could possibly fire them at an island?
Why would we shoot our cannons at an island?
Because we're fairly certain something is going on that island that involves, I don't know, cultists,
Well,
aberrations, some form of plague.
Sadly, with those cliffs, we wouldn't be hitting much and just wasting our precious ammo that we don't have much of. So we will have to refuse.
The question.
But we shall now head for Riddleport and try to start new lives there. Have these potency crystal and a bit of gold as a reward from finding this finding the fate of our captain. And she does give you something that will go in your stash.
We wish you luck.
Can you take the fine captain's hat out of my inventory then?
You can just delete it.
Okay.
What?
I'm so say it. Goodbye, feather.
Oh, you can keep the feather, but
Well, it was affixed to the hat.
you can unaffix it.
It's a bit late. I already deleted it.
Well, you gave it back. In turn, you got some potency crystal and some gold piece.
Yeah.
Alright, so that was the captain as she returned, the navigator, as she returns to our ship to get the crew back into sailing form. Meanwhile, while you were talking to the navigator, the acolytes were brought to get healed in the nearby, actually 2 Elsies. So try to patch up their sickness and malnourishment. Meanwhile, Tryggve will go towards the local smithy that wasn't with Stonehome, and what else? So I'm sure I'm not forgetting anything.
Vanda,
Yeah,
what's she doing?
Vanda will go talk with the villagers to try and figure out what will everybody do, as now they're leading. The leaders of this city are now gone, as Ragnolf is missing, and Stonehome is now empty of life, and they do need to figure out what to do now.
Is the merchant still merchanting? Because he would like to visit the merchant.
Yeah, it is. It is the midday. As you do, you do explain what happened in Stonehome to the village. The villagers seem a bit. Let's see, what's the word?
Spooked. Scared.
They do seem a bit distressed, but they quickly welcome you as heroes as you fought those creatures. This is a significant step towards healing the feud between Iron Arbor and Iron Arbor and Osprey Cove. But now that Iron Arbor is without leadership, they do ask you to try and find their missing leader and then ensure that Metromar's cult is defeated before it can cause more harm. But what they, although they cannot help you in combat as you go towards to find where the cult is hiding, they do give you any supplies that you would want as best as they can. So that does mean that you can stock up as much common level 1 or lower non-magical and non-alchemical gear as you wish.
Shiki's planning on offloading some of the stuff that she snagged.
Yeah. So for that, you can just drop stuff to the merchant. Treasure and consumable will be sold at full. Actually, give me a second so I confirm that treasure does. Treasure crate. Yeah. So treasure and consumable will be sold at full price, but the rest would be sold
Weapons
at
are half
price. Weapons and armor.
Okay.
If you do have broken armor, that is of no value, though. So if you have stuff that is marked as broken, please don't sell it, because you're not supposed to get gold from that. As for alchemical stuff, Elsie will still ask for payment, but she will give you a 50% discount for a bit. So for alchemical stuff, you can have it for a bit cheaper than usual.
Then my question becomes, did it seem like the anti-plague thing had an effect on my ally?
I didn't drink it yet. I'll see if the disease progresses or not. If it does, I'll drink it and hopefully it helps. For
Then,
now, let's see how it goes.
then just an anti-plague formula.
Let's see.
So we can just add any level 1 common thing to
Yeah.
character, basically. Okay.
It's saying at my discretion, so just don't abuse.
Yeah, well, for full plate, I don't know. That's pretty expensive. So you can charge whatever you want for that.
Just go at half price.
Okay.
Right. You would need a level 1 formula for the anti-plague, so 1 gold. But
That's perfectly fine. Do you want me to just... Okay, you're adding it to the thing?
no, just remove 1 gold from inventory and add it.
Okay, perfect.
Actually, I'm gonna this and then drag it to your character. Well, just add it to your craft. You don't need to have the thing in your inventory per se.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it.
Into your crafting tab.
Yes.
Yeah, just control space to open up the search and then drag it into your known formula. Actually, give it. There you go. Right, I did it.
Yeah, I could not control space.
You should have access to that. I'm just gonna make sure.
It's probably just because I'm in the browser.
Quick insert. No, it's not supposed to be GM only, so you should have access to it.
Ah, never mind. I found it.
All right.
So perfect.
Did you sell your scroll of Cleanse Affliction? Is that why I see it in the
Yep.
shop? That is to remove disease, by the way.
Yep.
Like guaranteed.
She's got 3 more of those potions.
And restoration is also. The potion don't remove the disease. It just gives you a bonus to roll against it. For 1 day.
Well, then I guess I'll take those back.
So you guys spend the rest of the day just resting up from your adventures and and just clearing up your inventories. So I'm good.
Yeah, that seems the smartest thing. Serge Claw is going to imbibe of his alcohol that he's brought with him.
I'm not gonna sell the pony keg. I'm gonna drink it instead.
I did.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah, but no, Serge Claw has 6 bottles of booze in his inventory.
Let me do this correctly. Oops. I skipped a day. And a bunch of weather stuff is happening. Alright. It is now a new day. As the party rests for the night. So now the village ready to help you. The acolytes are even offering their service if you need healing. But you do need to find a way to deal with the cult. Alfina, I'm gonna need you to roll a fortitude save. Give me a second as I get the correct one. Need you to roll on this one. You do crit succeed, so that does... That does clear it up. Alright, you're good. You were feeling a bit rusty yesterday in your athletic skills, but you do feel better after a day of recovering. Well, a night of recovering. Alright. New day. Is there anything that you guys would want from the merchant for your character? As I said, common stuff is now available to you, but as long as it's not magical or alchemical, so weapons, armor, ammunition, basic gear. You do also have a bunch of potency crystals. Those are used to turn a regular weapon into a +1 weapon, by the way.
I'm trying to figure out if there's something better than my corset knife that I can use.
I can't afford hand wraps yet.
Oops.
They're also magical.
Yeah, so you would need to pay for those. But potentially crystals are quite valuable, so maybe if you pull your money together and maybe you could get some.
Niths, odd
Yes.
question. Sword cane, would that be something that my character could use?
I think you are what are you trained in? It is not a simple weapon.
No. Oh, that's unfortunate.
As an alchemist, you are mostly to throw bombs around. Melee
No, I
weapons
noticed.
aren't really much of your thing. Actually, can you even use a corset knife?
I should give Vanda
it is
her
some-
sword back. Yeah, it would be kind of grimy to fucking rip the crystal out of there. So I'll just delete the greatsword.
Alright, you do give the greatsword back. I'm gonna check if Vanda says anything special about it. Vanda. She refuse you giving her greatswords back, as she is no longer deserving of it, and she asks you to use it in any way to help you in your quest to defeat the cult. So if you
Okay,
delete
well I
it,
guess we're
I
blowing
need
it
to-
up then. Yeah, you need to undelete it. Well, I guess just give me the potency crystal. I'll do.
well, it's not the same as the potency crystal, but you can transfer it. That game, please. I think I'm gonna end the session here as far as the stream is going, because I'm not gonna go into the next area. We'll wait for Traxxas to be back, and we'll spend the rest of the time to figure out what you guys want as
Yep.
far as gear is. So that's not necessary for the stream to go with. So we'll end the stream here and come back next week, next Saturday, 12 Eastern, for yet another session as the party continues to face the cult and try to save the leader of the city, Lord Ragnall, and also Elder Audrey from Osprey Cove. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.